Assalamu alaikum. Well, it's April 1st. We don't consider this a fool's day because we're on Surat, Tawbah. So we are continuing on to give knowledge, which only Allah can, about repentance. We're going to read, of course, I have to begin with some Quran. So those of you who are following, I'm only going to do a bit because I said I'm going to continue on in English for those who need it more. And those of you who know Arabic, you'll know where to find everything. So I'm pushing you to do what you're able to do. And for you to read Arabic, you are in control of all of this knowledge. Just open your mind, open your heart, and do what you've been doing, and do more, inshallah. Then you can teach us here in America, which you never do, by the way. Are you controlled? Your heart isn't. So realize how much the Americans need your help to understand what Allah wants. They won't get it from the media. They won't get it from the universities. They won't get it from the masjids. Each individual one of you is responsible. So now we're going to start in the Arabic Quran, just half a page, and then we'll go on with the English. So half a page begins on 191, where we left off last time. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وقالت اليهود عزير ابن الله وقالت النصارى المسيح ابن الله ذلك قولهم بأفواههم يضاهئون قول الذين كفروا من قبل قاتلهم الله أنى يؤفكون اتخذوا أحبارهم ورهبانهم أربابا من دون الله والمسيح ابن مريم وما أمروا إلا ليعبدوا إلها واحدا لا إله إلا هو سبحانه عما يشركون. Yes, this was a very fitting place to begin. See, you just understood what I just said, and the others have to depend on translations. So we have to begin now for them. Here we go with the backwards. The backwards, قالت اليهود, say, okay, 30. The Jews say, Ezra is the son of Allah, while the Christians say the Messiah is the son of Allah. Such are their baseless assertions, only parroting the words of earlier disbelievers. May Allah condemn them. How can they be deluded from the truth? They have taken their rabbis and monks, as well as the Messiah, son of Mary, as lords besides Allah. See the clear, distinct words of Allah. See what he denies? It's all over the Quran. You see, being a Christian is not accepted in our aqidah. So we make deals, Arabic. Even though they were commanded to worship none but one Allah. There is no Allah worthy of worship except him. Glorified is he above what they associate with him. They wish to extinguish Allah's light with their mouths, but Allah will only allow his light to be perfected, even to the dismay of the disbelievers. He is the one who sent his messenger with true guidance and the religion of truth, making it prevail over all others, even to the dismay of the polytheists. Even to the dismay of the polytheists. O believers, indeed, many rabbis and monks consume people's wealth wrongfully and hinder others from the way of Allah. Give good news of a painful torment to those who hoard gold and silver and do not spend it in Allah's cause. Oh my goodness. The way these women hoard gold and bracelets and feel it's going to protect them in case they get a divorce. Hoarding gold and silver is not a good thing. People love to get silver table service. That's why they didn't want Muhammad Salah in their 5-star restaurant. I digress. The day will come when their treasure will be heated up in the fire of a hell, and their foreheads, sides, and backs branded with it. It will be said to them, "This is the treasure you hoarded for yourselves. Now taste what you hoarded." Is this clear enough for you? Billionaires hoarding up while people starve all over the world. They're not spending it in the way of Allah. What is the way of Allah? Justice is the way of Allah. They're hoarding it up, and Palestinians are dying daily. Allah's angry with them, very angry with them. But he's waiting to see what we're going to do about it. Indeed, the number of months ordained by Allah is 12. In Allah's record, since the day he created the heavens and earth, of which 4 are sacred. That is the right way. So do not wrong one another during these months, and together fight the polytheists as they fight against you together. And know that Allah is with those mindful of him. Reallocating the sanctity of these months is an increase in disbelief, by which the disbelievers are led far astray. They adjust the sanctity one year and uphold it in another, only to maintain the number of months sanctified by Allah, violating the very months Allah has made sacred. Their evil deeds have been made appealing to them, and Allah does not guide the disbelieving people. This is good homework for you. Find out what the sacred months are, in which fighting is not allowed. O believers, what is the matter with you, that when you are asked to march forth in the cause of Allah, you cling firmly to your land? Clear Quran, right? There's no wiggle room with Allah. This means any of you, when you're ordered to fight, you cling firmly to your land. But how do you know whose order should be followed? Now we get into the real meaning of a Muslim. Remember, Prophet Muhammad warned against ulama as-su', bad scholars. There was another phrase he used, ulama as-sulta, the scholars who are controlled by the government. Sulta means authority. علماء السوء علماء السلطة. Do you prefer the life of this world over the hereafter? The enjoyment of this worldly life is insignificant compared to that of the hereafter. If you do not march forth, he will afflict you with a painful torment and replace you with other people. You are not harming him in the least. And Allah is most capable of everything. Now, we have just finished 2 pages in English, and we're only 10 minutes. Okay, and we're on this page 40. Okay, so I'm going to stop here. Allah is most capable of everything. I'm going to close this lesson, and then I'll open another one so you can feel comfortable. I'm not stopping today, but I just want to give you small pieces because I know some people like it that way. Assalamu alaikum.